Please like and subscribe and click the link in description after watching this video for more secrets. Roadblocks or barriers to weight loss can make losing weight difficult to start or difficult to continue. Barriers to weight loss can be big and challenging to deal with, or can be smaller and easily avoided with planning and preparation. Studies have shown that identifying barriers or roadblocks to weight loss prior to losing weight can help prevent stalls in weight loss and early failure in a diet or weight loss program. To help you identify your personal roadblocks to weight loss, spend some time journaling and devising ways to manage and get around these frustrating blocks. The more time you spend identifying your barriers, the more successful you can be with your weight loss. Part 1: Identifying behavioral roadblocks. 1. Start a food and activity journal. To help yourself figure out what some of your specific weight loss barriers are, consider starting a food and activity journal. This can help you see which things you need to change. To start journaling, consider purchasing a paper and pen journal or download an app on your computer or smartphone, such as MyFitnessPal. Write down everything you eat. Keep track of your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks and beverages that you consume on a daily basis. The advantage of an app is that it may have the calorie and nutrition information on common foods, so you can easily track how many calories you consume in a day. In addition, keep track of your activities. This could be planned and structured exercise, like time spent at the gym, in addition to lifestyle activity, walking up and down the stairs or parking farther away. Some apps may allow you to sync with a fitness tracker, like a Fitbit. Review this information and see if there's anything that pops in your mind that may need to change in order to facilitate weight loss. For example, you notice that you are rushed in the morning and stop at a fast food restaurant to grab breakfast each day, or you are more likely to overindulge after a particularly stressful day at work. Or you may notice that you rarely fit in structured physical activity into your free time. 2. Count how many times you eat out each week. One common roadblock to successful weight loss is what and where you're eating. If you typically eat out on a regular basis, it can be hard to stick to a diet plan. Although there are healthy options at many restaurants, even these meals usually have a higher amount of calories compared to similar meals made at home. When you're eating out daily or even several times a week, these higher calorie restaurant meals may make it difficult to meet a restricted calorie diet plan. Track how many meals you eat out each week. Over time, you can slowly cut back meal by meal so you're eating more homemade meals. As a bonus, cutting back on eating out can also save you money. 3. Consider how many hours you spend sitting each day. A key player to weight loss and successful weight maintenance is exercise and regular activity. However, if you have a sedentary job, it can make staying active more difficult. Regular physical activity, especially aerobic activity, may help you lose weight. Physical activity is also important for successful weight maintenance. Sedentary desk jobs get in the way of being active. If you're tied to your desk for 8, 9, or even 10 hours a day, this can severely limit your ability to be active. In addition, if you have a long commute, this causes you to spend more time sitting, and decreases your free time to exercise. Make a schedule to help you visually see where you can add even 10 or 20 minutes of physical activity. This may help you stick to a more consistent exercise plan. 4. Assess your readiness to change. In addition to barriers and roadblocks to weight loss, you should assess your readiness to change. This corresponds to your barriers to weight loss and will let you know whether or not you're actually ready to make the necessary changes to lose weight. Your readiness to change is important. You may truly want to lose weight, but you may not be ready to really change your lifestyle for long-term weight loss and maintenance. If you have too many barriers and roadblocks to weight loss or do not know how to get around those roadblocks, you might not feel ready to change. The more you work on figuring out exactly what your barriers to weight loss are and design a plan that accounts for those barriers, the more ready you will be to make changes to your lifestyle. Part 2: Considering whether your goals are realistic. 1. Come up with your weight loss goals and how you plan to meet them. Everyone will have some barriers and roadblocks to weight loss. To identify yours, start by writing out your weight loss goals. This means doing the math first, like determining your current daily calorie intake and how many calories you will need to cut out to start losing weight. It is generally considered safe to cut 500 calories each day, which results in a 1 to 2 pound loss each week. Another thing to keep in mind is that 3,500 calories equals about 1 pound. When you write out your weight loss goals and get those specifics down pat, your roadblocks to your weight loss goals may become more clear and obvious to you. To start this, write out your weight loss goals, but make sure you're very specific. Also, write out the specifics on how you're going to lose the weight. For example, you might begin with a goal like, I want to lose 25 pounds over the next 3 months. My plan is to exercise 4 days a week for 45 minutes, download a calorie tracking app and limit myself to 1,500 calories daily, stop drinking regular soda and make sure half of my meals and snacks are a fruit or a vegetable. Doing the math on this goal, you may find that it is not realistic for your lifestyle. To lose 25 pounds, you need to eliminate 87,000 calories in 3 months, or 90 days. This means you would need a deficit of 972 calories each day for those 90 days. If you cut out 500 calories each day, you would still need to burn 472 calories each day. You might burn this by running 3.75 miles in 45 minutes, every day. This is probably not a realistic goal. A revised goal might instead be, I want to lose at least 15 pounds over the next 3 months. My plan is to download a calorie tracking app and cut 500 calories from my daily intake, stop drinking regular soda and make sure half of my meals and snacks are a fruit or a vegetable. In addition, I will exercise 4 days a week for 45 minutes. Continue to refine your goal and change it until it is realistic. You may find that working out for 45 minutes 4 days a week just doesn't work for you. It's better to change your goal to something achievable than set an unrealistic goal and become frustrated when you understandably can't achieve it. 2. Decide what type of diet you want to follow. When you're setting your weight loss goals, you're probably thinking about what type of diet to follow. Be aware that the type of diet you choose could actually end up being a roadblock to weight loss. There are a variety of diets, diet plans and products on the market today, however, not all are safe or a sustainable method for weight loss. Diets that offer a quick fix without having to change your diet or lifestyle or diets that offer large quantities of weight loss in a short diet will end up being a roadblock. These fad or trend diets generally don't produce the advertised results and many times, dieters end up gaining back all of the weight, plus some extra pounds, after following these diets. Instead of looking to lose 10 pounds in 10 days or doing a cleanse diet, choose a safe and sustainable diet that will help you lose weight slowly over a longer period of time. Make it a lifestyle change regarding how you eat and think about food, not just a temporary, unsustainable diet. You're much more likely to be successful when you skip fad or crash diets. 3. Work on your dieting budget. You need to also take a look at your goals and see if they fit into your budget. Many diets do come with a cost and this should be considered. The high costs of many diets and dieting products can be a roadblock to your success. Try to avoid products that are overly expensive and won't fit into your budget. They need to be sustainable but also financially sustainable. Look at your weekly or monthly budget and see if the diet you want to follow to meet your goals is financially doable. If not, you'll need to find another diet to follow. Part 3. Addressing weight loss barriers. 1. Write out your roadblocks to your weight goals. Once you've done some journaling and written out your specific weight loss goals, it's time to write out your specific roadblocks to weight loss. You may choose to spend a few days contemplating your weight loss goals, your plan and overall timeline for weight loss. You may find that some roadblocks to weight loss pop up quickly in your mind, whereas after a few days, you may come across additional ones. Some specific roadblocks for you may include, you don't have a gym membership or have a safe place to exercise outside, you have a fixed income and cannot purchase specialty diet foods or products, you don't have a support group to encourage and motivate you, you're lacking in basic nutrition knowledge or you don't know how to cook well. Although roadblocks to weight loss can be frustrating, weight loss is still possible. Write out each of your roadblocks so you can eventually develop an action plan to get around them so you can successfully lose weight. 2. Schedule in exercise. One of the biggest lifestyle roadblocks to weight loss is finding time to exercise. The combination of both diet and exercise is the best for the most successful long-term weight loss. It's recommended to do at least 150 minutes of aerobic activity and 40 minutes of strength training, 20-minute sessions each week. This amount of activity is the minimum to help you maintain good health, and it may also help you lose weight if you are also cutting calories. If you have long work hours, a long commute, you work night shifts, have a busy family life, or are managing work and school, finding the time to actually get in that amount of activity can feel next to impossible. To help you get around this particular roadblock and get active on a more regular basis, try physically scheduling in your activity. Health and fitness professionals note that if you actually schedule in exercise into your weekly routine, you are more likely to stick to your plan and feel like you actually have the time to spend being active. Look at your date book, smartphone calendar or email calendar. When do you have 10, 20 or 30 minutes of time? Remember, exercise doesn't have to be 2 hours at the gym. It can be a quick 15-minute walk. Anything counts. To break out of being sedentary at work, talk to your boss or office manager about the possibility of installing standing or treadmill desks to get you off your feet. Set a timer that means you have to get up and walk around every few hours. 3. Plan your meals in advance. Another common roadblock to weight loss is preparing healthy and nutritious meals. Again, lack of time comes up as the basis of this particular roadblock. Many people have super busy schedules and don't always have the time or energy to go grocery shopping, prep foods and then prepare healthy meals. In addition, they may find that making foods from home and preparing 3 meals and snacks daily is just too much work. Eating out on a regular basis or ordering in takeout can lead to unhealthy food choices which may lead to weight gain down the road. Instead of waiting until you're starving to decide what to eat, start each week with a detailed meal plan. Take a few minutes each week to prepare your plan. Write out a week's worth of meals. Include each breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack that you plan on eating for the week. This meal plan will help you devise a grocery list and give you a bird's eye view of your diet so you can make sure that your food choices and meals are nutritious and fit into your weight loss plan. 4. Control your trigger foods. Another weight loss roadblock can be specific foods. When certain foods are around or available to you, you may find it extremely difficult to say no and find yourself indulging too often in a higher calorie item. Everyone has trigger foods. These are items that are difficult to say no to, difficult to have one bite of, difficult to not eat if they're in your home or at your desk, and are something you may go to when you're stressed, depressed, lonely, or bored. Think about your food choices and cravings. Are there certain items you tend to go for? Do you love to eat chips or popcorn while you watch TV? Do you gravitate towards something sweet after dinner? Is it hard to just have a small handful of nuts or a few crackers? If you feel that there are some of these trigger foods in your home or office, consider getting rid of them. Many times, a slip-up with these foods causes you to fall way off track on your diet. Limit your purchases of these foods and only enjoy them when you're out to eat and you cannot bring them home. Try using your diet and activity journal to make notes about any circumstances that lead up to overeating or breaking your diet plan. Do you tend to overeat when you're bored, stressed, or sad? When you spend time with a relative with whom you have a strained relationship? After working long hours? Eliminating trigger foods is helpful, but identifying your triggers will help you address the real issue and work on the behavior that leads to you overindulging. 5. Choose budget-friendly weight loss plans. Some dieting programs or products can be overly expensive. Even if they're safe and result in sustainable weight loss, their high cost can be a big roadblock to your weight loss. If you've tried to lose weight before, you probably have come across specific diets, dieting products or suggested meal plans that are costly and expensive. Depending on your income and budget, these high-priced dieting tools may be preventing you from finding a plan that can help you lose weight. If you know that you cannot afford or don't want to spend a lot of money on a diet program or dieting products, come up with a budget for yourself. Consider whether you want to spend money on an actual diet program like purchasing a Weight Watchers membership or Atkins diet book, specialty products like protein shakes or bars, or if you'd want to spend money on more nutritious foods from the grocery store. Also, consider looking for free resources online. There are endless diet recipes, meal plans and tips for healthier eating that can help you lose weight. 6. Build a support group. One roadblock to weight loss you may not realize you have is a lack of a support group. See if you can find people to support you so you can do better with your weight loss. Studies have shown that those who have a support group during weight loss are able to lose more weight and can keep it off more successfully long-term. If you feel like you don't have a support group, make one for yourself. Talk to friends, family members or coworkers about your desire to lose weight. They may even want to join you on your diet and share your goal to lose weight. If you can't find people to be your support group, go online. You can join different social media groups, link up with others through online forums or join online weight loss support groups. 7. Talk to your doctor. If you have a current health condition that limits your physical activity or the types of diets you can follow, this can also be a barrier to weight loss. Talk to your doctor to make sure that weight loss is safe and appropriate for you. Weight loss and exercise might not be appropriate for everyone. If you are underweight, are sick, experience extreme fatigue, or have other chronic health conditions, following a restricted calorie diet might not be appropriate for you. For example, if you've had an injury or degenerative bone disease, exercise may be painful and dangerous. Or if you have a heart condition, certain types of exercise may not be appropriate for you. To make sure you don't have any health-related roadblocks, talk to your doctor. Talk to them about how much weight you want to lose and how you're planning to lose it. They should be able to determine if this is okay for you. Part 4. Following a weight loss plan. 1. Talk to a dietitian or behavioral therapist. If you've had a lot of difficulty in the past meeting weight loss goals, it might be a good idea to see if a health professional can help you identify weight loss roadblocks. They may be able to point out specific issues you may not have been fully aware of. A registered dietitian is a nutrition and weight loss expert and is legally allowed to make a meal plan for you to follow. Ask your doctor or search online for a local dietitian that can aid in weight loss specifically. A behavioral therapist is another health professional that can identify weight loss roadblocks. They deal with the mental and emotional aspect of weight loss, which can both present as roadblocks. Talk to either professional about your difficulty meeting weight loss goals. Ask them to help you identify why you have difficulty staying on track and meeting your goals. In addition, ask them to help you develop ways to get around those roadblocks. 2. Choose 1 or 2 small goals to work on. Once you've identified some of your roadblocks and are ready to move forward with weight loss, identify 1 or 2 small goals to start with. When you're ready to lose weight, it's typically recommended to only choose 1 or 2 small goals to work on each week or so. Studies have shown that if you make a lot of large changes in a short period of time, you're more likely to revert to old habits. Making smaller changes over a longer period of time is much more sustainable. Look at your weight loss goals and plan. Choose one small aspect to work on first. For example, you could start by adding in exercise 2 days a week to start with. After a week or 2, make it 4 days a week. Or you can start by giving up soda and drinking only water. 3. Track your weight. One important aspect to your weight loss plan is regular monitoring and tracking of your weight. This will help you see if your diet and exercise plan is working. Studies have shown that regular weigh-ins help people stay on track and help them lose more weight and keep it off in the long term. Aim to weigh yourself about 1 to 2 times per week. You don't necessarily need to weigh yourself every day. If you notice your weight stalling or increasing, it's time to reevaluate your diet and exercise plan. Some of your roadblocks may have popped up or new ones have arisen that are stalling your progress. 4. Evaluate your progress. As you continue to follow your diet or exercise routine, you'll need to evaluate how you're doing and how well you're able to follow your plan. Over time, more roadblocks and barriers may arise. Even if you originally created a plan that seemed perfect for you, time may show that there are some flaws. For example, exercising 5 days a week was fine to begin with. Now, you're realizing that this is too much time to devote to exercise and in reality, only 3 days a week is good for you. Continually check in with yourself. Are you happy with your progress? Are you enjoying your eating plan? Does this lifestyle change feel natural and somewhat easy? If you feel like something isn't working, take the time to identify the roadblock and make changes so you can continue with weight loss. Please like and subscribe and click the link in description for more secrets.